Welcome everyone, this is Sean with MTG 808 Jr. and today we're going to be taking a look at Magic the Gathering Arena. They have started running standard Pauper tournaments on Magic Arena. It is a temporary tournament. They say they're trying it out, but I'm hoping that they keep it around. And so today I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of my first impressions of Magic the Gathering Arena, and we're going to play through a couple matches of the Standard Pauper tournament. So for those of you who do not know, Magic the Gathering, they have two online clients right now, Magic the Gathering Online, which is still fully up, fully operational. The majority of players playing Magic Online are using that client. Magic the Gathering Arena is in beta right now, and they're trying it out. The reason that they're making Arena to compete with their own client is because the gameplay experience is supposed to be more engaging, especially for viewership. They're trying to make the game more streamable on Twitch to make it more engaging for viewers. And then also, this version of the game is potentially free to play. You can pay to enhance, build your collection faster. But if you wanted to put in the hours instead of the money, the game is free to play. So if you are interested in trying it out, I would highly recommend it, especially now that they have Standard Pauper as a potentially playable format. And we'll leave a link to this page here in the description. It is the closed beta right now. So you will have to submit your email address, your DCI number, some other information, and then wait about a week, and then they'll send you an access code. They don't deny people. I think that they're just a little backlogged in terms of getting people on board and greenlighting people. So yeah, we'll have a link to this in the description of the video. You can check that out. And for now, we're gonna move on over to Arena. So this is my second time trying to record this video. The first time I joined the tournament, started a game, and then the client crashed. So we are going to be starting our tournament with one loss, and you play until you have two losses. So we'll see how far we get. We might run a second one if we lose our first match. But here, this is the game. It looks super clean. It's very accessible. Down here is usually where you have your quests. I'm probably about 4 or 5 hours into playing the game. Have not spent any money on it yet. So I've completed all the first couple quests. Ended up with somewhere around 5,000 gold. I've just paid 500 gold to enter this tournament. And then so the way the economy works is you can spend real money to get gems, and then packs you can buy either with gold, which is the in-game currency that you get from completing quests. So some of the quests are like attack with 30 creatures, or and then you get like 100 gold, or play 20 red spells and then you get a couple hundred gold. So gold is the in-game currency that you can get. You can spend real money to get gems, and then you can spend either of them to get booster packs. They have every set from Kaladesh forward on the client. I don't know what their plans are for Guilds of Ravnica yet, but Kaladesh, 8th Revolt, Amonkhet, Hour of Devastation will be rotating out of Standard, so we will see what they end up doing moving forward. It's unclear if they're going to keep the Pauper format Pauper from Kaladesh forward, or if they're going to make it Standard Pauper, but we'll see. But I would recommend the client just as a free to play way to experience Magic, and then especially if they have Standard Pauper or not. You can choose which avatar you want to use. I like Tezzeret. Blue black is my favorite color combination. And then so I built Blue Red Artificers. Now I do want to go into some depth about they might have this information posted somewhere and I just haven't found it yet, but I'm not sure what formula they use to determine like who gets what cards on their account in the beginning. So for example, my account just so happened to have 4 Chandra Torch of Defiance on it, which is one of the most powerful cards in Standard right now. So I just so happen to have 4 Torrential Gearhulks. I don't know if they're just like giving everybody these cards or giving everybody like some you get like X number of mythics when you start your account, and then whatever they happen to be is like randomly decided. I don't know what it is. I don't, maybe everybody starts with the exact same cards on their account. Who knows? This guy I opened in a booster pack. That was sweet. The first booster pack I opened had this in it. But So you start with some number of cards in your collection. Since I am playing Pauper, I was most interested in the common cards, and some of the cards you just start with one or two or zero. Some of them you have three or four. It's not sure. I think that there are the starter decks that you start with that have fixed amount of commons in them, and then so for example, the first deck I wanted to build was Blue Black Control. I have zero Salvager of Secrets on the account. There's zero Essence Scatters on my account. There's zero Hieroglyphic Illuminations. There's zero Wandering Deaths. Zero Salvager of Secrets. But I did have a good chunk of the cards for Blue Red Artificers, so that is the deck that I decided to play. How do I exit this? Is this the exit button? Ah, that was the create a new deck button. How do I go back? Invalid deck. Cancel. I don't want to save it. Okay, I guess I'm just saving another deck. Okay, now I have two empty decks. Okay, so here is the standard Pauper deck I decided to build. It is missing a bunch of cards, but it had enough of like the main players and then reasonable replacements that I decided to build this. Right, I only have two Inventor's Goggles. I have no Short Swords or Hone Kopeshes. But I have some other cheap artifacts here that are reasonable. The vehicles are reasonably powerful. Two Aether Swooper, two Aether Chaser would, if you've been following the channel, our Blue Red Artificer deck list plays four of each of these, four Inventor's Goggles, four Hone Kopesh. But this deck has a reasonable amount of the power cards and then reasonable filler. Like Scholar of Stars is fine filler, so is Gearseeker Serpent. Aviation Pioneer is reasonable. Built to Smash is fine. Oh, one other thing. So Magic Arena plays just commons are illegal. They do not have the downshifted rarity rule that we've been using for our youth tournaments in real life here on Hawaii, and all the deck techs that we've done are assuming that rule is the case. So like Lightning Strike is legal in our tournaments, but they're not legal on Magic Arena. Same thing with Murder and Gravedigger and Bone to Ash and Ornithopter. So none of those cards are legal in this format. But other than that, it's the closest thing that we have to the standard Pauper format that we've been playing for our youth tournaments and the scholarship series. So if you're one of the kids who's been competing in our tournaments, I would highly recommend this client. So we're gonna this is our deck. Nothing special. I imagine I'm just gonna get run over by somebody playing a deck with four ofs. But the way that the economy works in this game is that you have to either open packs, and each pack has like 4 or 5 commons in it, I think, and then two uncommons and then a rare or mythic rare. So less total cards in each pack, which makes commons harder to get. And then if you want to get a specific card and you haven't opened it in a pack, they have wild cards that you can transform into any card of that rarity. So there's common wild cards, uncommon wild cards, rare, and then mythic common card or wild cards. So oh, here we go. We found an opponent. So I only have one common wild card, and I have not used it. But I would imagine that building a legit standard Pauper deck like the ones that we've been featuring on our channel would take a fair amount of time or a fair amount of monetary investment. This hand is terrible. We're mulliganing it. But we're gonna play with what we've got here. Okay, this is a fine hand. We're gonna keep this. Let's see if we can. We're on the draw, so let's see if we can scry into Inventor's Goggles. No, we don't need another land. Putting this on the bottom. So the gameplay, the user interface for this game is real sweet. It's much more engaging than Magic Online is. So props to Wizards for doing a good job with that. All right. So we're playing against white. Would not be surprised to see a Gustwalker. Okay, Silverbeak Griffin. That's a pretty good one. All right, let's go ahead and make an Aether Swooper. All right, and we cannot attack. Oh, but we do have the Renegade map ability, so now we have to click through all of our phases. It's not just going to auto-pass for us, because we have an action that we can take. We are going to keep this in play, though. You know, there are improvised cards in the deck. I think there's 2 Rebukes, 2 Bastion Inventors, 2 Sweatworks Brawler. So we'll see. I haven't figured out what this timer is for. I skipped through the tutorial. Might have been a mistake to skip through the tutorial. Yeah, so unfortunately this deck is going to be rotating out of a standard of, you know, viability, but I just wanted to throw together a deck to have something to play. Oh, Luminous Bonds. Okay, that's fine. So Aether Swooper, it still made us 2 energy. We're still going to be able to use it to crew Skyskiff. So not a complete loss here. He's got 4 cards, we've got 4 cards, and we're going to take our turn. Oh, another Aether Swooper, sweet. Okay, so let's see. I kind of want to just use all my mana this turn and play Salivating Gremlins. We're going to take one more hit from the Silverbeak Griffin, but next turn I'll for sure be able to play both of these. So I would much rather curve out here. Knight's Pledge. Yeah. Alright, so now we're off to the races. Luckily, our deck is reasonably good at racing, especially with Salivating Gremlins in play. So we're at 14. We're going to put him to 16 and then play 2 creatures. And he's stuck on 3 lands. So, yeah. Ooh, that was a good card to draw. Yes, we would like to use this ability. Yes, I would like an island. Gonna play my island. Gonna play Aether or Skyskiff. And Aether Swooper. And move to combat. Oh, shoot. I just clicked through my combat step. I'm getting used to this interface. That's unfortunate. Now we might lose this race. But we'll see. Alright, you have a Mesa Unicorn. We are not blocking. Yeah, missing that 4 damage was pretty brutal. Okay, well, we can play Gearseeker Serpent this turn, so all is not lost. All attack. Take action. We're going to make a servo, making Salivating Gremlins big. He's not blocking, so he's taking 6, 7. Yeah, so he would be at 9 right now if we had attacked last turn. Oh, wow, he's blocking. Alright. Well, we still might win this game. There are no sweepers in the format. I think his best play here would be another Luminous Bonds on the Gearseeker Serpent. That's not going to do it for him. You have a Mesa Unicorn. I don't think he can attack here. Wow, he is attacking. Okay, well, I guess he's at 17. He did prevent 4 damage last turn. Yeah. Sheevan Fire. Ooh, okay. So we are going to crew using the Aether Swooper. Submit. And then we are going to move to combat. We are going to attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold back the servo. 4 attackers. We are going to spend our 2 energy. Making Salivating Gremlins huge. Looks like he's not blocking. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's going to 15, or he's going to 5. And then kicking this Shivan Fire here should put it away. Yeah, I guess he could have Moment of Triumph here to save his guy, but then he's still dead. He would need to have like 2 Moment of Triumph to kill us here, which is reasonable. Actually, if he had Moment of Triumph, he would have saved his Mesa Unicorn last turn, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't have one in his hand, much less 2. So this is... I'm feeling good about this. Yeah. He is thinking... I don't think he has any good blocks here. I think his best block is probably to chump block Gear Seeker Serpent, because then he'll take 4 or 5. He'll go to 12. And then, like, he doesn't know yet that his Silverbeak Griffin is gonna die. So I think he's just gonna block the Gear Seeker Serpent here. I don't know what the rules on time are for this game. Pew, pew, pew. All right. So if he attacks here, we're going to double block with the servos, and he's pretty much dead. Let's see. They let me submit a sideboard for this deck, so I don't know if we're gonna play best of 3, but we'll see. It's looking like this game we have locked up. Our opponent is just kind of slow rolling us. Yeah, the game is beautiful, right? Like the graphics are great. Alright, so we get a prize. Hey, look, it's a mythic card. Woo. Claim prize. Alright. So let's see, we unlocked this. And if we win another one, then we get a rare or uncommon. Alright, so let's play one more. Hopefully we can find an opponent. Yeah, so it seemed like he was playing just using the white starter deck cards. So I guess the metagame is pretty soft. I've heard a lot of people complaining about the format because common wildcards are the hardest wildcards to get. Like, uncommon wildcards are way more common to see. Oh, this hand is incredibly mediocre. I'm going to mulligan. I'm on the play. Maybe I shouldn't have mulliganed. I really hate mulliganing. Yeah, so common wildcards are really hard to get. I wish that wasn't the case, because then I would just build a whole bunch of standard Pauper decks on here and, have a blast. Alright, this is reasonable. If we scry into an island, that means that we'll cast Sweatworks Brawler on turn 3, but I think we can do better than that. So I'm going to bottom it. Alright. I wonder if the clock means, like, if you're running out of time, you get a clock counter every few turns, and then you can spend a clock counter. Okay, you can resolve that. Do I want to just kill it now? I'm planning on using my mana for the next couple of turns, so I think I just want to kill this now. Like, it might have been, if he is playing Merfolk, then it might have been better to, like, save it for an opportunity. Glad I bottomed that first mountain. I might have wanted to save an opportunity for when he had, like, a pump spell on the stack, but, I think just using my mana efficiently here. Yeah, he's blue-green Merfolk. Alright. Implement's not bad. Get to essentially play it. Now, if we... So, drawing the implement here means that if we draw an island next turn, we can play Bastion Inventor. Yeah, Implement was a pretty good draw there. Would have preferred if it was an Inventor's Goggles. That probably would have been the best possible draw. Although, it is the best card in our deck, but we only have 2 copies in the deck, so that's unfortunate. He's got 6 cards in his hand, so we're probably in a bunch of trouble. Like, next turn we're going to draw a card. If it's not an island, then we're going to pop the Implement. Ooh, Tishana's Wayfinder. Alright, let's see what he hits. Is it a land? Resolve. What is it? It is an island. Yay. Combat. Okay. That always throws me off that it says attack when it's my opponent's turn. Island? Sheevan Fire is reasonable. Let's draw a card first. Pew! Huh. Okay. Let's see. If I just play the Sky Skiff and attack, then I'd be trading 3 damage for 4 damage. So I think I need to play Sheevan Fire. Just kill the flyer right now. And then now attacking trades 3 damage for 2 damage. Uh-oh. That's not good. So that would have been a situation where having the Sheevan Fire still in my hand would have been advantageous. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this game. We really need to draw... Not even an island is good here. yeah, we just have to play this. And say go. Oh man. Improvise in vehicles is such a big non-bow. Oh god. Alright, I'm just gonna... No, this is my last game on this league. If I lose this one, then I'm done, so... No, I'm dead. I'm taking 6 here. I get to replay Bastion Inventor, and then I'm gonna go to 7. I guess I'm not completely dead. He could just have bricks in his hand. If he has bricks in his hand, then, like, I might not die. Because I get to play Bastion Inventor, hold the ground, and then if I draw, like, a removal spell, then I can kill his flyer. Yeah, okay, so he didn't have anything. That's sweet. Yeah, we're just gonna play Bastion Inventor. Oh yeah, Skyskiff holds the air, so Bastion Inventor is actually really good here. As long as he doesn't have a pump spell, this is looking relatively okay. I imagine his deck just has tons of pump spells in it, though. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, I am fine with you playing that. That does not kill me. That was so weird. I don't know why it does that. Oh, so I had to click block there because he didn't attack the Shaper Apprentice. Which seems like a big misplay for him. Like, there's no reason not to attack there. My Sky Skiffs were tapped. Although, the game does not make it terribly clear when stuff is tapped. Like, having it just be ever so slightly turned to the side is pretty irritating. Although, they do gray it out, so I guess that is good. But... So he has 3 cards in his hand. Any number of them can be terribly bad for me. Alright, so we're going to crew. He must have drawn River Herald's Boon or something. River Herald Spoon here would actually be really bad. Alright, so I'm going to take 4. Maybe he just has Stone Cold Nothing, you know? That's been our game plan this whole time. Just hope he has bricks. Dive down. Okay, so he's saving his Wayfinder. That's fine. Anything else? Oh, he's saving both of them. Okay. So we're gonna go to 5 here. Yeah, we might end up punishing him real bad for not attacking with the Shaper Apprentice that turn. Because if he attacks with everyone next turn, I should have had effects during my upkeep. Yeah, we're just gonna play this. Okay, now we have reasonable blocks. Although, we can't really start attacking him at all, so... yeah. We're probably just, like, waiting around for him to draw a pump spell, and then he just kills us. That irritates me. Okay. So I'm gonna just attack with the Aether Swooper and make the servo. I'd be very surprised if he blocked here with the Shaper's Apprentice. Yeah. Alright, and we're done. Let's see what he draws. Titanic Growth here kills me, because I can only block 3 of his guys, and he has 5 guys. Ooh, that's pretty good. I guess I can attack with the Sweatworks Brawler. He's drawn 7 lands. We've drawn 7 lands. That was a good draw for him. Let's see what he hits. Land. Draw land. Crashing Tide. That is actually really bad for me. That's not that bad because I have the two Sky Skiffs in play. Ooh, that was a very good draw. So he's taking the 4. Alright. Now we get to move the goggles over to here. And we're done. He's gonna bounce probably the servo. I'd be surprised if he bounces the Aether Swooper. This is real close. If he had hit us with that Shaper Apprentice, then we'd be dead to that Crashing Tide. No, we would have just been dead to the Wayfinder if he had hit us with that Shaper Apprentice that one turn. Alright, so he's sending. We're gonna activate this. Okay. So now we get to crew the second one. Yay, the second Sky Skiff did something. Move to blocks. And this guy has to block here or we die. Yeah. Hopefully he didn't draw a pump spell. Although I think he's dead. Wow. Alright. Didn't think we were going to win that one. Let's see what prize we got. Yeah, 50 gold. Claim prize. Okay. So let's keep it going. Maelstrom Seeker. Alright, they're going first. This is risky, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm on the draw, so I have 2 draw steps to draw a second land, and if I draw a second land, then that unlocks like half of my hand. I'm gonna keep this. The upside of this is really high. Alright, not a land. We still have one more shot. Three colors. Well, that's not a land. But we at least get to hit him for 2. And that's unfortunate. Is he playing dinosaurs? Man, I would love to have been able to Metallic Rebuke that. Okay, so now we drew a land. Let's see. I think that I would like to play Aether Swooper. So he's probably going to hit me for 5 here. Man, this hand would have been amazing against him if I had a land on turn 2 or 3. Land on turn 4 I think is too late. Oh, that's bad. Alright, we're going to need a trade here. Well, not yet, because I need to get my servo off of this Aether Super. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. So let's see. If I attack with Aether Swooper, make my dude, I'm going to need to block the Thrash Raptors with Prodigy and Servo. But then what 2-drop do I want to play here? I could just not play a 2-drop and then try to Metallic Rebuke whatever he plays. But I think I need to get on the board here. So I am going to play an artifact. No. Oh, blockers. Damage. Ah, punished. He drew the land. I should have held up Metallic Rebuke. I'm going to go to 8 this turn. Rabid Bite. Okay. That's not the worst. If he doesn't do anything else this turn, I'm completely fine with that Rabid Bite. Ah, he played a dinosaur. Alright, I don't think we can win anymore. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna concede. Alright, so we got, what was that, 2 wins and 2 losses? Although my first loss was from a disconnect, so... Alright. Alright, let's claim our prize. We got 300 gold. We paid 500 gold to enter. And... look, we got an uncommon. I don't understand why they don't award commons as prizes for Pauper. I think it's silly. Okay, a rare that I'm not going to use, and that's going to rotate out soon. Okay, so if I get 3 more wins, then I get a pack. I would like to play this again. Let me update my deck real fast first. So I would really like to... what does this mean? So what cards? I don't want to craft anything that is going to rotate out. So I want to craft something that can go into this deck but is not going to rotate out. I think I need to craft a short sword then. And of craft, by craft I mean use my wild card. so let's turn these off. And here's a short sword, drag it into the deck, confirm. Oh, and I guess since I used my last crafting card. Oh. Alright. So what do we cut for this? Let's cut an aviation. No, let's cut a sky skiff. Alright. Let's play at least one more match tonight. We can, I think it just says registration for the tournament ends, so we might still be able to finish the league out later. Such epic music. I'm on the play. This hand is bad, but... this hand is reasonable, but not exciting. But I'm going to keep. I hate mulliganing, so I try to do it as little as possible. He mulliganed. And kept it on top. Okay. Desert. So this might be control. Artificers has a good control matchup. So. Oh, that's in best of 3 games. Yeah, this looks like blue-black control. Ooh, that's our best card against them, so happy to have drawn that. This is probably going to get essence scattered, so let's see. Nope. Alright. Oh, shoot. Ah, so they do give you that window here. Okay. Blink of an eye. Okay. I'm completely fine with that. Vanquish the weak. Okay. Drew another Pioneer. Not the best card, but I think we just play it because we want to use as much of our mana as we can. Even Wind Mage. Interesting. Alright, if we draw land, then we just slam Bastion Inventor here. We did not draw land. But I think we still just bash. Alright, so this means we don't get the trample damage from this, but we know that he doesn't have fungal infection. So we can play our pump spell into his block here. Oh, nice. That was a very good trade for him. We'll just play Renegade Freighter then. Alright, so he's giving us the window. We're just going to slam down Bastion Inventor. Oh, so he's not a control deck. I see blue-black and I just automatically think control. Choo-choo. Coming at ya. Yeah, so we have to attack here because he's just going to beat us in the air. Like, not getting in 5 damage here means that we're only going to be holding off 3 damage here. So we're trading 5 damage for, or 4 damage for 3 damage, I guess. But this is a very good race for us. He's holding back the Thopter. Interesting. Implement. Okay, so we're going to play the implement next turn. But first things first, let's play a Sky Skiff. See if he wants to counter it. No. Play Aviation Pioneer. Alright, so we're gonna crew this up, tapping these two. And just attack with the Bastion Inventor and the Choo-Choo Train. And then we have our 1-2 back to block, which means his Night Market Lookout can't attack us. Alright, this game is looking locked up. So he's not attacking. Wow. I'm surprised he didn't throw everything in front of the freighter. All right. We got there. Yay. Yeah, Escape Shift. This card would be worth a bunch of money, except that you're not allowed to trade cards in this client. So it's not worth anything because it doesn't see play in Standard. I'm not complaining. I'm just... Okay, I guess I am complaining. Alright, I think this is going to be the last match that I'm going to record here. It's getting late. I have work tomorrow. For those of you who do not know, I started my first full-time teaching gig this year, and I am teaching after-school Magic class with high schoolers, so lots of work to do tomorrow. Need to make sure I get a good amount of sleep, but wanted to make sure that I got to play some games of Pauper on the Arena account before the event ends. Let's see. This hand is pretty bad. If one of these were an island, I would probably be inclined to keep. But as it is, like, Built to Smash is a straight blank, and then all these blue cards are kind of blanks too. Okay, I feel like I've hit mulligan a bunch of times. Okay, I get to scry, so I guess I'll keep this. I'm on the draw too. Yeah, bottoming that. Just need to hit a mountain. Desert. Worst possible draw. Alright, well, that's not a mountain. Pretty sure I just snap off this block here. Give him his 2-for-1. I just need to not die. Pitch this useless Gearseeker Serpent. Well, I don't think we're winning this game. Well, when you have literal 0 actions that you can take, at least it, plays through it quickly for you. So we cut an Aviation Pioneer for the short sword. Yeah, that change doesn't matter. Alright, we will concede. Yeah, I don't think going down to 5 there would have helped too much. Like, his draw was kind of weak, but he did have Wretched Camel. So, like, mulliganing there, we get kind of punished. Let's see, what do we have here? 2 more wins, 1 more win, and I get 50 gold. Hey! Okay, well, I'm going to stop here. Hopefully they continue, having Pauper tournaments. I would love to continue seeing that. I would consider putting actual money into the game if they did, because then I could actually make more videos of, standard Pauper content that would be relevant for the students that are playing in the youth tournaments. And I guess whoever else is out there on YouTube that cares about standard Pauper. So yeah, I'm really hoping that they continue running these standard Pauper tournaments. We'll see how they do. But that's it for me tonight. Thanks for stopping by. I guess I'll do my shameless plug here at the end. if you give me a second. So if you appreciate the content that we make, of course, watching is a great way to support. Hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, all of that jazz. You can hit the bell to make sure you get all the notifications about standard Pauper content updates. But if you want to support what we do monetarily, in terms of giving away scholarship, running youth tournaments here on the island, as well as making standard Pauper content, please consider becoming a Patreon contributor. You choose how much you want to support us for. If we hit $400 per month, we will be running 2 scholarship tournaments for this school year. Yeah, so thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you around on the Patreon. Hope that they keep standard Pauper here on Arena. And you guys have a good one. Peace.